Happy Sunday! We're back with more Fena. Oh man, how's it going, everybody? I'm excited! This is what I wait all week for! What's up, Pipe? What's up, Vitoria? How's everybody doing? I am super excited for this, man. Another great episode! Alright. What was my requirements from last week? Last week, what's up, Catherine? How are you? My requirements from last week, I think, was if we had, did I say 2? What's up, Puddin? Or 1? I said if we have one more episode that was like episode 7 and it just finishes strong, 2 more like episode 7. Oh. Okay. It's requirements. I think Fena might answer the call. I'm excited. If you can't tell, I am excited. Where did we leave off last week? Last week was absolutely insane. We had the what was the name of the cannon that was on Abel's boat that shot like a nuclear bomb at the Rumble Rose? We had that happen. We had Fena get memories from the night when her father died. Right? Cody. Yesterday's anime night. Watch for me. Okay. Digimon finished stuff. I gotta catch it. But we had Fena get memories. Yukimaru had a flash. We got a bunch of stuff, man. We got a bunch of stuff. It ended off with Abel shooting him. With Abel shooting Yukimaru. And he got it 2 times. Which is a saving grace because I feel like he can survive these 2 shots. But if he didn't shoot that warning shot at O'Malley from the previous episode, if he didn't do that at the end of not last week, but episode 6, if he didn't do that, I think he would have killed Yukimaru if all 3 bullets would have hit him. So thank goodness, in a weird way, thank goodness O'Malley did that. So that there wasn't 3 instead of 2. I mean, so there was 3. So there was 2 instead of 3. So, but we had our Goblin Knights. We had our Goblin Knights go and save them, and that's where we are. We're back on the Bonito. And what's next? I'm not wasting time. I try to do these recaps, but I don't want to recap it. I want to watch it. All right, here we go. There we go. That's all set. Cool. Fena, Pirate Princess, episode 8. We're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2. What even is the accuracy of that gun if he shot all 3 bullets? I think it's a short shot. I would stop my countdown. Glad he only had 2 though. 3, 2, 1. Myself some volume. Straight into the opening. Okay. Gives me time to talk. I can't wait to watch this opening. I won't watch it yet. I probably won't ever watch it. I'll probably wait until we're done and then watch it. But yeah, let me zoom in on the chat instead of sitting there trying to struggle on my eyes. I have to watch the promo. I haven't watched one yet. No. Is it necessary for me to watch the promo? Is it necessary? I don't know. I didn't even know there were promos, to be honest. I didn't even know. Game changer. No. I'm not watching the promo. I won't even watch the opening. So I'm not gonna watch the promo. Alright, here we go. Come on. Hurry up and go away. Okay. Okay, here we go. A knight's vow. Two bad shots, two bad shots. Yeah, the bullets didn't go through, so they're still in there. I wonder how Shitan feels. Just because of like his family telling him what Fena is and the outcome of what Yukimaru is going through, but him still going through. I wonder how he feels. He's got to feel super conflicted. Flashback. I didn't think we'd get to see it. I didn't think we'd get to see it. So the Goblin Knights weren't there? Didn't need to spend much time. Effective, very effective. I got the bullets out. I love the different geographies that we get to see in the series. We've been so many places. It's gonna be a while. Really. Shitan's probably like it's her fault he got hurt in the first place. That's probably what he feels like, possibly. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's conflicted. Those are trigger words. Okay. A line of witches, you don't say. Yeah. Yeah. Talking about Abel. I don't. That's crazy to me. It's her. It's tough, man. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Not wrong, but that's tough. But I'm not gonna blame Fena for this. Kid versions of them. Even more inclined to use it then. That's an interesting way to think about it. Oh wow. Pet the doggo. Pet the doggo. Let's listen. Being her hype man. They're both going in. You talk about me? Ay, ay, ay. Why is this show so good, man? Why? Why is this show so good? She made a great argument. I thought that was the end. I was gonna be so upset. I was gonna be so upset if that was the end. What? Huh? Oh my gosh. Where'd he get hit? Kunk. He's gonna have to knock her straight in her head. No, it was because okay. Aye aye aye. Me too. me too. I was like, wait, where'd he get hit? It was just because she was laying on him. Oh my gosh. Yes, now's not the time to be sparse with information. We need to fill everybody in. I'm glad they talk. They talk. In a lot of shows, they don't talk. Mm-hmm. I'd watch a show of that. Honest. Okay. Why is this show so good? He's bowing. Ay, ay, ay. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Look at her. She's about to pass out. Oh, man. Oh, man. 10 out of 10 character interactions. 10 out of 10. I just love how warm it's a parallel from when he kissed her hand to when Yukimaru kissed her hand, and how warm it felt when Yukimaru did it and how cold it was. Just the lighting of it. It was a very cold lit scene. It was bluish when Abel did it, but when Yukimaru did it, it's at the sunset. Like it stark contrast. And I think my theory about him calling out to Helena is correct. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, his cheeks was red too. His cheeks were red when he stood up. Yeah. Oh man. So good. This character interactions in the show. Yeah. Talent. I when he did that little call out to Helena, when he did that call out, I'm like he's using her as a vessel. I felt it. Like he's trying to use her cuz I it's either I need to hear myself talk. Um it's either he wants to have Helena take over so that he can talk to her. But this little statement like suggests that it's more than that. I think whatever is going down at Eden, possibility that he can like there could be an exchange of personalities maybe. It's a possibility that's on the table. It's totally on the table. So if that can happen, that might be what he's aiming for. Just might be what he's aiming for. Man, this series, I called for it. I called for it. It was I just need this episode was such a good episode. I just need one more episode like last episode and just finish out as strong as this show's going. Dude, like legit, it might be series of the year. For me anyways. It just might be series of the year. I just need one more episode with action, like episode 7, and then just finish strong like how everything else has been so far in this season. Just finish strong. And you have candidate for show of the year, man. Legit candidate for show of the year. Wow, I can't believe you can see the stupid bump. It's been growing the whole stream. My forehead's hot. I ate it. It's been growing as the stream's been going on. I didn't think we would see flashbacks, Shitan flashbacks. I didn't think. And I don't think because it's leaning off of the why Jean was executed anyways, because she was absolutely, we know what the thumbnail is. It's this right here. Without a doubt. I just gotta pick which part of it I want. It's not gonna be that. That's too close. I might snag it right there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Hold on. Is that working? Yes, it is. Look at that. Look at this. That's incredible. That's incredible. I forgot what I was even talking about. What was I? Jean. She was executed because they called her a witch. So I just feel like that's just jargon carrying over. I don't think she's bewitching them. Like, we'll put that on the table. I don't think she's bewitching them. I don't think the mom bewitched anybody. I don't think Jean bewitched anybody. I think they got some weird stuff that goes on with them, yes, but I don't think they're bewitching anyone. I just think that there's people like that. There's people that you just gravitate towards. Like, this person is not doing much of anything. They're just being themselves. And you just can't help yourself but just be infatuated with this person. I just think, like, for some odd reason, it's just this entire family line. But I think that's the case with them. I don't think Fena, like, there's any bewitching or anything. I just think Fena is Fena, and people just, they like her. They like her. They get around her. They love to be around her. Like, she's just a genuine individual. She's just a genuine individual. So I think that's what's going on here. And I can clearly, I'm a boy. I'm a guy. So in my brain, how a man's brain works, to have the sensei dude say that Helena bewitched Abel, because that's what he was saying. Her mother bewitched. He's like, I know a man that her mother bewitched. So I can understand if we're like, I would say Abel is in his early 30s. He's like either 30, 31, 30. He's something like that. So to say Abel at 20, early 20s, he just stopped being a teenager. His early 20s, hell, he could still even be a teenager. Like 19, 20, 21, 22. And if we take Fena, right, and age her up, right? Isn't that weird though? Now I think he might be like he might have been 19, 20, 21, 21-ish, 22-ish, early 20s when he had his interactions with Helena. So if I take Fena and I age Fena a couple of more years, and how everybody's like infatuated with Fena and they love Fena, and apply that to an older Fena, right? And applies that to an older Fena, someone that's beautiful, has a great personality, I can see why a young guy would look at her and just be infatuated and like fall in love with her, and it could be one-sided. I can totally see that. I can totally see that, especially if she was just nice. Like, I was thinking like possibly it could have been like some sketchiness going on. Maybe she entertained it. She could not have been entertaining it. She just could have been really nice and he legit fell in love with her. It could be something like that. So now it's kind of like he's like, what's the term? Like he's on the outside looking into her life, but in his mind, he is putting himself in her life. So anything she does, it personally affects and offends him, even if there was no relationship there. I think it could have just been a situation where she was just a nice individual and he fell in love with her. And now anything she does is just like, well, why did she do this and this and this? And why were you with him? Like, you don't need to be with him. He's projecting on her. Yes. Like, you shouldn't be with him. I would treat you way better than, like, we've heard guys say these things, right? Like, and if you haven't, guys think that when they look at a girl that they would like, or they have like some sort of friendship or something, and she's in another relationship, they're looking like, man, she's with this bum. Like, I could treat her better than that. He dogs her out, this, that, and the third, like, et cetera, et cetera. It could be a situation just like that, where he's just like, man, like, this Franz guy is nothing. I'm better than him. I could treat her way better than this. Like, it's a lot of that. Yeah. Very disillusioned. You guys have the words. I can't come up with the words. I can explain it. I can't think of the words, but it literally could be a situation like that. But because we only have his account, we don't know. That's so, like, if we just solely believe his words, like, there could have been a whole thing, but it honestly could just have been like absolutely nothing. Like, to her, Abel was just some military kid that was around. That's it. That's all he could have just been. He's just some kid that was around that was really nice. That was it to her. Right? To her, that's all it could have been. But to him, she was everything to him. What about the name he knew? It was in the tombstone. I wouldn't put it like he is obsessed with her. So I wouldn't be surprised if he knew everything about her. And it also depends on, because Abel knew her. So where was Franz? Where was Helena? Where were they? Like, where did they live? What did they do? Like, were they a part of, like, these are things that the show possibly could have told us. I just don't remember. Like, what did they do? Because Abel was in the military. So were they, like, I don't know. It's the whole thing. It could, like, who knows? Abel could have been around his whole life around them. He could have grown up around her. I have no idea. Like, is that information we know? Like, do we know where Franz was, where he was going, and like when they were on their journey, where they were before? I think that's where we'll be able to have more answers, because we literally know nothing. Like, how did Helena and like how did they have interactions? I don't know, like, what Helena was. If we're gonna use the stories that we've heard, if we're gonna use the stories that we've heard, right, with Jean possibly like escaping execution and marrying a knight, like, it's possible that they come from nobility, they're knights, therefore they work hand in hand with the military. So it could just be something like that. So Helena's family and all that stuff could have like the guards, like they could have had the army as like their guards or something, and Abel could have been a commander or some ranking officer, possibly, right? Possibility, like I don't know. But they're of status. That's one thing. Helena and Franz seem to have been of status. So I think Abel possibly could have been a part of the squadron. That's not the right term. The squadron that was in charge of protecting this family. Who knows? He could have been her personal guard. So he would have like more interactions with her because she's the one that sees him the most, reports to him, like he reports to her. It could be something like that. We don't know. For all intents and purposes, Helena may have already been dead when Fena's dad, I read Franz, took her on that ship. I think she could have been dead. I think she possibly could have been dead at that point. That's why Abel would hunt them down and try to kill them. The thing that kept him grounded and tethered is gone. So now it's just like balls to the wall. What can I do to get her back? I think so. I will say this whole Abel stuff, it's very interesting. I hope this gets, well, I'm not going to say I hope, because if they can tell the story properly and 12 episodes is all we need, then 12 episodes is all we need. But I would so love it if this could get a second season of some sort. It just depends on how these next, how many more episodes we got? 4 episodes left. It depends on how these next 4 episodes go. I don't know. I feel like O'Malley's gonna show up in the next 4 episodes. What are our leads? Well, we know the coordinates. But do we have any other leads that we could possibly follow? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Man, this was a good episode. You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong when you said it was a good episode. Good episode indeed. Good episode. I'm gonna have to rewatch this again. I'm gonna have to go upstairs and rewatch this again. Yeah, I need to. I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you guys so that I can rewatch this episode again. Oh, you kept the image? I haven't moved. I said it like this. Matter of fact, let me grab this now. Let me just save myself some time. I'm making this a wall. This is going on my wallpaper, on my screensaver for my computer. Absolutely. Absolutely. F you, dummy. It's up here. Not 85. Cool. Let's pull this up. I can close that out. It's going on my wallpaper. Hold on. Let me open up another one. Which one is it? It's Mori and Taijin. And then Fena. Right here. There we go. That's good. Good episode, man. I love the Shitan moment. We don't get to see, we see the little flashbacks that we get from him, but the whole time that he's by himself, you know, he's fighting with himself. You know, he's fighting with himself. Like how he feels and how his family is telling him he should feel. It's a lot of, like, his family is telling him one thing, but his own personal interactions tell him a completely different thing. And the two of them are juxtaposed to each other. So now he just has to make the decision. And I feel like he made the right one. But K is on his way. K is on his way. And he's gonna want to fight. And Yukimaru is the only one that has the skill to fight him. So hopefully K doesn't get to them too soon. Hopefully he doesn't get there too soon. Hopefully we can get away. Hope that we don't get back to the Bonito and K is already there, because that would suck. That would really suck. Ah, man. I'm gonna shut up because I usually talk like this and I'll say something that's correct. Yeah, they did a great job making me dislike K. With all he said one thing. He said one thing. He looked down at him. And what did he say? Disgusting, disgraceful. He looked down and said disgraceful. And it's just like, I hate him now. I hate him now. He's like, I hate him now. Or they could form a plan involving a lot of teamwork. No, he said pathetic. Ooh. Yeah. Pathetic is worse than disgraceful. Is it? No, I think disgraceful is worse than pathetic. But pathetic is terrible coming from your older brother that you probably look up to. That sucks. That sucks. That's all I got, y'all. That's all I got. I'm gonna get out of here. I got some errands to run anyways. I know somebody's mad at me for sitting down here. They're both bad. No, you're right, Vittoria. They're absolutely both bad. They're both bad. But I'm gonna get out of here. 4 more episodes, you guys. 4 more. 4 more episodes. We need, for me personally, I'll say I need 1 more, like episode 7. 2 more would be asking for too much. I want 1 more like episode 7, and just let the other 3 episodes just be solid. Like this episode was great. They don't even have to be this great. They could just be good, and it's gonna fulfill its job. But if it can continue this pace of how good it is, right now it's fighting 86, and so far, so it's like, for me, top 3 shows is 86, this, and Odd Taxi. And Odd Taxi even got more points. Like, I loved it. It got more points how it ended. It ended so well. But if this could stick the landing, I might have to put it up there. I might have to. So thank you guys again. I said this like 3 or 4 times. I suck at ending streams, but I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I really do. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday or Monday, wherever you are. And if I don't see you throughout this week, see you next Sunday for episode 9 of Fena. So see you guys. Peace out.